No Man's Sky, the story of the gaming victory and the lesson of overhype. The embodiment of why games should not be overhyped, an example of the game development gone right. We all know the story of the No Man's Sky, how it went from the villain of the gaming industry to its hero. But now, years have passed since the game came out, and the majority don't even remember how it played when it came out. After more than a few expansions, which were all free by the way, the game transformed into something completely different, something big, something beautiful. But the question still arises, is it actually worth it to buy and play this game? Is it actually a good game? In this video, we'll be discussing this without any bias of its story, without any taint to its past. The game how it is right now, if you bought it right now at this very moment. Is it worth it? This entire video will be based on my opinion playing this game, so everything you will hear is just my opinion, which will most likely differ from yours. And if you have any opinion about this game, whether it is same as mine or different, let me know in the comments down below. Right from the get-go, I will answer the question about whether it is worth it or not, then I'm gonna go deeper into it. If you like space sims, buy this game. If you love exploration, buy this game. If you love base building and crafting, buy this game. Yes, it is worth to buy this game if you are into any of the things mentioned above. But as with everything in life, there is of course more to it than meets the eye. So let's start with my story with this game. I was playing this game on again, off again since 2018. Through a few expansions now, and I can safely say when I started playing this game, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single moment of it. I just loved the feeling of exploration and new things that I could discover in this game. I love that you could customize every element of this game to your liking, from your technology to your spaceship, from your own freighter to an entire fleet, from your own little house to entire little town. I love the difference between planets you can travel anytime you want. I love the ability to discover new creatures, new flora, new alien structures, and even bits of history of entire galaxy. For the ones who don't know how this game plays or feels or even what it is space exploration game where you play as a traveler, a mysterious being without any backstory. You just wake up on a planet without knowing what happened. You need to fix your ship and find out what is happening around you. After that, entire galaxy opens to you. The galaxy with trillions of stars and planets, and you can visit all of them. One thing is undoubted, the scope of the universe is mind-boggling. Everything is so big that makes you feel incredibly small and insignificant, which I simply loved. But after I went on with my travels, after I went through dozens and dozens of different planets, after I started to collect rare technologies, after I discovered the majority of the things that game has to offer me, it felt very empty. Let me explain what do I mean by that. Every planet in this game is unique in a certain way. The main reason to even be on the planet is to gather different resources or discover different creatures. Basically, planet has only the function to be the place of the resource gathering. No more, no less. When you discover the freighter and get one of them, you will soon discover the only function that these freighters have is to be the base to collect the resources and refine them. The travel from star system to star system, you'll feel like you're traveling to the same place over and over again. You simply lack any meaningful reason to do anything in the game beyond the basic things that you learned right from the beginning of the game. Spend time on building a base? Why? They practically serve no function other than collect resources. And why you should collect resources? Just to have resources. You lack the basic function of doing anything in the game. You do things to be able to do same things more efficiently, quickly, and effectively. And very soon, this loop becomes boring. I really didn't want to use this word with this game, but it just becomes boring. Do the same things over and over again just to have different colored resources and different artifacts that is basically just to sell and make money from them, and that's it. Why you were doing all this? Just to do it more. And when I reached this stage in the game, I just stopped playing. I have to admit that this stage will not start until around 20 to 40 hours into the game, so that means you're gonna have a lot of fun until then. But the stage of boredom starts where the true end game should have started in this game, and it just never starts. Why have better and bigger freighter? Why have bigger and better base? Why even sick and exotic spaceships? There's just no point to any of that in an end game, and that's when games started to become less relevant for me. Don't get me wrong, I loved this game. I loved every moment until I became way too powerful in the game. I loved the possibility of infinite possibilities, but they are not in the game. However, hope is still not all lost. Developers are making the game better and better and better and better with every expansion. And even I have to admit it, as time goes by, there are more and more things to do in the game. More small things. But do you know what I think this game lacks? Not small things, but big things. This game lacks an ability to impact the galaxy around you. The only way you have an impact on this game is just to discover the planet or the star system, ability to name it, build a base on it, and that's it. What if we could have an ability to have more impact on the galaxy? What if we could conquer entire star systems? What if all this resource gathering, base building, fleet building could go into something like governing entire star systems? Maybe not even for ourselves, but for the faction that we chose to align ourselves with. What if we could play part in a galactic war? Now that's where the game would shine. And people would still have an ability to be a regular trader, or an explorer, or a scientist, or anyone they wanted to be in this war and in this galaxy. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing that would force you to return to the game over and over and over again just to push it a little further? Still, if you're just thinking about purchasing this game, don't let my own taste stop you from doing that. You're still and only one who can decide whether you would like the game or not. And I'm 100% sure that at one point or another, you'll enjoy this game thoroughly and you will be excited to return to this game day in and day out. Well, this is just my opinion about this game, whether it is worth purchasing or not. And my opinion is, again, absolutely yes. This is an experience that you have to go through to understand whether you love it or not. There's no other way to find out. But I'm interested in your experience and your opinion. Do you play this game? Do you enjoy it? What would you change in it? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, this will be it for today. Again, this was only my opinion. I'm really interested in yours. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more videos like this one. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.